Okay, so in today's video, we're going to take a look at the top 5 characters at capturing treasure. And before we get to the number 1 spot, we will also do 3 honorable mentions. So I do want to thank Forgiven Relief for giving me this video idea after the video I did on Miss Sunday and saying she's the best one at capturing treasure. When I initially did that video, I didn't really know about runners in general and a lot of characters that are good at capturing treasure. But now that I know this, I want to let y'all know the top 5 characters that are best at capturing treasure, and this is purely facts. Alright, so the first character will be Bikini Nami. Bikini Nami have this trait that when your strength is more than 70%, boosts capture speed by 50%. So this is easy for her to maintain because whenever she uses skill 1, she recovers HP by 10%. So this is very good. So she's number 5, and then we're going to move on to number 4, which is Time Skip Nami. And also when the character has speed boost, this will be very good for them because this means that they will have an easier time of getting to the treasure, therefore an easier time to capture the treasure itself. So 2 years later, Nami has a trait that when your team loses the treasure, boost speed by 10%, and this lasts for 20 seconds. And also when your team has less treasure secured, boost the capture speed by 50%, which is very good. So overall, she's a little bit better than Bikini Nami because she has an additional speed boost that help her get closer to the treasure quicker. So very good. And then we're going to go into number 3, which is Doflamingo. His trait is when you are in your enemy's treasure area and the treasure gauge is 50% or more, boost capture speed by 50%. That's good because nowadays in league battles, the opponent will always have their treasure gauge close to max, if not max. And also when your allies are not near the treasure area where you are at, increase the treasure gauge amount when you capture treasure. And when using skill 1, boost speed by 10%. This lasts for 10 seconds. So overall, Doflamingo is a tad bit better than Time Skip Nami because he not only captures the treasure faster, he helps the treasure gauge recover. And in skill 1, it launches him a few feet away, and it also has a cooldown time of 17 seconds, making it an easily spammable move. That's what makes him a little bit better from Time Skip Nami, because his skill and his speed is not reliant on your opponent having more treasure or less treasure than you. It is reliant solely on the cooldown time, which means that this is something he can use anytime he chooses. So it is not situation at all. Alright, the next character, number 2, is Trafalgar Law. So he has a trait that when your strength is more than 70%, boost capture speed by 50%. This is very good, very comparable to Bikini Nami. And the only thing that makes him better than Doflamingo is that his skill Shambles. He trades places with the closest enemy within a certain area at long range, and the enemy's action will be cancelled and acquire speed debuff effect at level 5, which lasts for 5 seconds. So this means that if your enemy is in the treasure area and they're by themselves, and you as Trafalgar Law is a distance away, you can use this move and trade places with them so that you can then go ahead and capture the treasure. It has a cooldown of 25 seconds, which is very good. So I think this overall is better than having a speed boost because it trades places with the opponent instantly. It doesn't wait around. And then let's go into our honorable mentions. The first one is Time Skip Usopp. So Usopp has a trait that when you are in the enemy's treasure area and the treasure gauge is 50% or more, boost capture speed by 50%. This is good. And when using skill 2, boost speed by 30%, which lasts for 5 seconds. And also when your strength is more than 70%, boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 2 by 50%. This means that the quicker he's able to use a skill, the more chances he will have at getting a speed boost, because you could just keep cycling through it. And the skill lasts for 28 seconds at level 5. Alright, honorable mention number 2, Miss All Sunday. So when your team has less treasure secure, boost capture speed by 50%. Very good. And when there are 120 seconds or more remaining, increase the treasure gauge amount when you capture treasure. This is very good. There's not much to say about Miss All Sunday because aside from having these traits, she's not a very good overall character. But that's not what we were focused on. We were focused on capturing treasure. So she's an honorable mention. She did not make the cut because she's not within the top 5 best characters at capturing treasure. And honorable mention number 3 Nefertari Vivi. So when using skill 1, boost speed by 10%, which lasts for 20 seconds. And when your team has less treasure secured, boost capture speed by 50%. Those two traits are very good. And also, when there are 60 seconds or less remaining, boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 1 by 100%. Okay, so this means that she has more chances of using skill 1, which will boost her speed. So 100% means the 32 seconds cooldown time divided by 2, giving her a total of 16 seconds cooldown time for the skill. So this is very good. And her speed boost lasts for 20 seconds. So every time she gets the speed boost, you can use her skill again, 20 second speed boost, use it again 20 seconds. So you will continually have a speed boost as long as you use her skills. Okay, so the best runner at capturing treasure goes to Perona. When your strength is more than 80%, boost capture speed by 50%. So this doesn't look that great because both Trafalgar Law and Bikini Nami has it that when your strength is 70%, they boost capture speed by 50%. Overall, on paper, they're better than Perona in this aspect. And her trait 2. When using skill 1, boost speed by 10%, which lasts for 20 seconds. This part is very good. While her skill has a cooldown of 27 seconds at level 5. So the thing that makes her better from Trafalgar Law is that her negative holo, it prevents the opponents from attacking you once you hit them with it. And also because of the cooldown time of her skill, if you equipped her with medals that reduce skill cooldown reduction, then this will be something she can continually spam to gain the speed boost. And her skill 2 has a knockback effect that helps clear the treasure area. That helps you capture the treasure fast. This is what makes her overall the best runner at capturing treasure. Also, if you want to become better at playing the game, you should check out Forgiven Release Get Bountied coaching series, because he does go into a lot of how to play the game better so that you can get more wins.